SOJA REALZ in the city. What's going on with y'all today? Yo, listen, man. Make sure you know you can press that like button, plus the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Especially press the notification button. So when I drop these videos, you can get these numbers back up. It's a bumpy road, but we on our way back up slowly. Yeah, man. Today I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, TA versus Fat Joe. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because I saw an interview, you know what I'm saying, that's out there on the internet, which was probably like about a couple of days ago, or it was earlier this week or whatever like that, where TA was like exposing Fat Joe. And I had to say something about it because I used to live in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, I lived in the Bronx about 15 years. I lived in the Bronx. I lived on every side of the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? When I first moved to the Bronx, you know what I'm saying, I was over there, but like Bronx River and all that. I was on that side. So I fucked with them for a little minute over there. You know what I'm saying? Soundview and all that. I fucked with them niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? Westchester and all that. I fucked with them for a little while. But then, you know what I'm saying, I had my other side of the family that was I was already fucking with the Bronx from when I was a little kid. Me and my man, I used to always go out there, fuck with his family, and, you know what I'm saying, then, you know, I started having kids or whatever like that, and then, you know what I mean, I did a W.B.E.N and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, so I got to know a lot of Bronx niggas and shit like that, being on Rikers Island and shit, you know what I'm saying, in and out Rikers Island, the boat, all that shit or whatever. But, there was a time that I had got a little spot, and this one spot that I got, I think I was living like on Valentine and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I started, you know me, you know, once I, you know, wherever I go at, you know what I'm saying, I started networking with everybody and everything. But there was a time, you know what I'm saying, that when my mans and them dropped the CD. You know what I'm saying? My mans and them dropped the CD and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And when they dropped the CD, you know what I'm saying, like they had like a bulk of CDs, so the CDs was just sitting there collecting dust and all that shit. So I was like, yo, I just got the CDs sitting here, whatever, nigga. I'm going outside with these shits. So I'm outside, I'm selling the CDs or whatever like that. I'm knocking the CDs off, I'm promoting, I'm advertising that shit or whatever like that. I'm talking about, that's like 2 in the morning sometimes. Sometimes I'll be out there like 2 in the morning. Think I had just lost my job or whatever like that. So I'm like, it's like 2 in the morning. I'm still out there hustling or whatever like that. So that's how I met this dude, TA. I met him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, cause he was walking, coming through. I think it was a bunch of him and his peoples or whatever. We on Valentine or whatever. He coming to the store. He must have been chilling with his peoples that night or whatever like that. He got the big TS chain on and all that. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, he was a stand-up dude. He was just like, yo, man. He was like, nah, yo, I see you. He took the CD. He took one of the CDs. You know what I'm saying? And was like, yo, he was like, yo, your peoples know that you out here at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Grinding hard like that for them. Going hard for them like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, yo, well, because if they know that you out here this this morning, grinding hard or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying, trying to knock the CDs off and shit like that, he like, yo, they supposed to have your best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? And I always remembered that story. I always remembered that story. You know what I'm saying? I always remembered that everywhere I go or whatever like that, I will always tell my homeboys that. I will always tell my peoples that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. He like, yo, man, just make sure that them niggas appreciate you, man. And make sure they appreciate you. So now it's years later, I'm hearing this interview. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I would see him a couple of times or whatever. They'd be like, yo, you know, that's Fat Joe's brother or whatever. Because it was more, he was moving around like it was his brother. They be on outside, you know what I'm saying, the concourse or whatever. They from my side, you know what I'm saying. I'm always moving around the Bronx and everything like that. I go more into the story, you know what I'm saying, of other individuals that's, you know what I'm saying, with TS and all that, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But Yeah, I remember that story. So now when I see the interview, I'm like, yo, I don't really think he was lying, man. I don't really think he is lying or whatever like that. I mean, besides all that sexual stuff that's going on or whatever like that, niggas get, that's how it is, man. You get hoes or whatever like that. You turn the hoes out or whatever like that. You know what I mean? There's some wild shit goes on in the entertainment industry and shit like that. But, but I don't really see that that's really, 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 really the issue as far as exposing Joe or whatever. I just think that, he just want to be appreciated for him going hard for his peoples like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he just want to make sure that his peoples appreciate him to the point of fact where it's just not all about that one particular person. He just want that one particular person. He just want Fat Joe to basically, you know what I'm saying, give him some, give him some gratitude, man. You know what I'm saying? Show some appreciation, some real appreciation. Put him to the forefront, you know what I'm saying, as well. Put him on, you know what I'm saying? And and that's my take on that shit or whatever like that. Fat Joe versus TA or whatever like that, man. I just think that he just want his money. He just want his money, man. He just want his money. You know what I'm saying? He just want to get what he's due. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be want to get what they do, man. You go all out for these people, and in the end, these people will be inside of a room somewhere and it'd be like, not, because the same people that I was going hard for are the same people that people was going to and was like, well, yo, who's that? You know what I'm saying? And they was throwing shade on me, like, till this day, niggas was throwing shade on me, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be, you know how it is, man, trying to step on everybody else in order for you to feel like they the stars. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that shit ain't happening over here. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand where he coming from. I don't really think that, just based off of how I met him that night, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It was kind of like, when I heard that interview, it was kind of like, without interviewing him, you know what I'm saying, just off of that little moment that I met him, it was like, that was the situation. And he wasn't lying about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully they could work that things out, you know what I'm saying? Because the way that they was going hard with each other, whatever. The way I seen him going hard, and I would see him rocking that TS chain. He rocked that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever like that. The way that I see him going hard like that, you know what I mean? Like they like brothers and shit like that. So I would just hope that they would just work it out, you know what I'm saying, without it going too much into what it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So that's just what it is, man. Fat Joe versus TA. You know what I'm saying? The Terror Squad. SOJA REALZ in the city.